In this video, we're gonna look at all the 23-24 Prizm parallels just to give you a guide for what it is you're pulling when you see something out of those packs or when you're looking online and you see some different things. If you do plan on buying some 23-24 basketball packs or boxes or cards on eBay, this might be a good video to bookmark. I know last time I made a video like this, people were saying a lot of times they would come back to it frequently. So if you do plan on opening a lot of packs, I do recommend bookmarking this video for future reference. But with that being said, let's get into this thing. There are 63 total color parallels this year. There was 52 last year. There was 37 in 2018-19. There was 13 in 15-16. There was 3 in 2012-13. Of those, 43 of them are serial numbered. That's opposed to 35 last year. And 20 are non-serial numbered. That's opposed to 17 last year, just so you can see. That's why we really need a guide like this. There's so many. So first, I want to look at the 3 Prizm parallels that have been around for the longest since 2012-13. When Prizm took over. That is the silver, unnumbered, the green, and the gold numbered out of 10, which is considered the true gold. So these are kind of the classics. Next, let's look at some of the parallels that are exclusive to specific SKUs. First, we'll look at those exclusive to the fast break hobby configuration, and then we'll look at some other ones after that. In this configuration, there's going to be 1 unnumbered parallel and 6 numbered parallels. At the time I'm putting this list together, this SKU hasn't even been released yet, though it might by the time I actually release this video on my channel. As such, I will either show you a marketing version or a version from last year. That's going to be true with a number of these since this is a new set, but it should give you an idea for what they all look like. So this is the fast break unnumbered. This is from last year. This here is the blue fast break numbered out of 150, the red fast break numbered out of 100, the purple fast break numbered out of 75, the pink fast break numbered out of 50. This is a marketing mock-up of the actual card for this year. So you can see it looks about the same as it did last year. The bronze fast break numbered out of 20 and the neon fast break numbered out of just 5. So the fast breaks are all the same numbering, all the same parallel names as last year. Nothing new, nothing removed, all the same. Next, we're going to look at what's available in choice boxes. Now in choice, there are 2 unnumbered and 5 numbered parallels exclusive to this SKU. These are the same number of parallels from choice last year, though they have replaced the numbered out of 20 choice purple with the numbered out of 20 choice cherry blossom, probably just to try to manufacture some sort of new chase. Once again, as was true with the fast break boxes, these boxes haven't been released yet in Prizm at the time I'm making this video, but this should give you a clear idea of what these look like. So this is the choice blue, yellow, green. So this is one of the unnumbered parallels. This is the choice tiger stripe. Now this one may be unnumbered, but it is a super short print. I don't know the print run, but estimates online put it at maybe like 20 to 35 of them per card. This is the choice red, numbered out of 88, choice blue, numbered out of 49, choice cherry blossom, numbered out of 20. And again, this is a marketing mock-up. This is what it's supposed to look like. This is the new one, kind of a manufactured chase card. Choice green, numbered out of 8. And this is the choice nebula 1 of 1. This is one of 3 different 1 of 1s among the Prizm base set, so one of them is available in the choice SKU. Next, we're going to look at those that are exclusively available in first off of the line boxes. There's going to be 4 numbered parallels exclusive to FOTL. Last year there was 3, so there is 1 new edition of a new 1 of 1 that is only available in first off the line. The first off the line blue shimmer, numbered out of 35. The first off the line gold shimmer, numbered out of 10. The first off the line green shimmer, numbered out of 5. And this new first off the line black shimmer, 1 of 1. Next, we're going to look at a few parallels that I believe are exclusive to Tmall Asia boxes. These are, I'm going to look at the unnumbered wave parallels first. I'm not actually sure if all of these are exclusive to Tmall this year. In 21-22, the red wave, blue wave, and gold waves were all supposedly exclusive to Tmall. The next year in 22-23, the blue and golds supposedly were, but maybe not the rubies. This year, I'm not sure what they're going to do, but the Asia Tmall boxes haven't yet been released, so I'm not sure. But generally, these numbered wave cards are exclusive to Tmall or almost exclusive to Tmall. The numbered ones maybe not as far as I could tell. I think there might be one that's going to be exclusive to Tmall, and the other ones are probably just be available in hobby and retail. I'm not 100% sure about this. Value-wise, the unnumbered ones are some of the ones that seem to fluctuate a lot more than others. Partially, I think this is because their print run is a bit more difficult to figure out since they're Asia exclusive, and some people will end up thinking of them as similar to any other unnumbered parallel, and they kind of get bunched in with those. But as a largely Asia exclusive set, they also find themselves on the US market a lot less frequently than some of the other unnumbered parallels at times. So sometimes they can have a value that is increasing if there's enough people searching for it. So value-wise, it's a little bit harder to kind of pin down how to compare this to others. They can be kind of all over the place. So first we're gonna look at the blue wave. And again, these are from last year's version since these have not been released yet this year. This is the green wave, the ruby wave. This year, there's also the multi-wave prism numbered out of 88. Can't find any pictures of this. It's brand new. So I'm showing you a picture here of a soccer card called a multicolor wave prism. So maybe this will give you an idea of what it's gonna look like. I don't know for sure. I also don't know for sure if this is gonna be an Asia exclusive, but since it's out of 88, I assume so. 8 is a lucky number in China, so almost anytime you see something that's numbered out of 8 or 88, it's probably an Asia exclusive product. Another unnumbered parallel that can't be found in regular boxes are the white sparkle parallels, which are found only in the uber expensive white sparkle packs, which those can sometimes be as little as 300 and as much as 600, I think. These packs sometimes come as replacements for unfulfilled redemption cards, like high-end unfulfilled redemption cards, or they can be bought from Panini or on the secondary market at times for a lot of money. This is an example from last year, but I assume this year should look about the same. And similarly, there's also the sparkle packs, not the white sparkle packs, but just the normal sparkle packs. These are also their own unique thing, and though they're not particularly cheap, they're a lot less expensive than the white sparkle packs. They have one unnumbered version and 3 serial number versions. These are the red sparkle, this is the unnumbered version, most common in these packs, the blue sparkle out of 144, gold sparkle out of 24, and the green sparkle out of 8. Then there's also the lucky envelope cards. These also, like the white sparkle and sparkle packs, are their own unique lucky envelope packs, and they are very expensive since every card in them is numbered to just 8. They're also exclusive to the Asian market. And one last unique, cannot be found in regular packs kind of cards, and those are the premium factory set parallels. There were only 150 full sets of this produced. So this card here I'm showing you is from last year, but this year's will probably look similar. They don't necessarily hold as much value as individual cards as you might think a numbered out of 150 card might, and I'd assume that's largely because people who get these get every card from the set, and there's not really a chase or anything here. Okay, from this point, the rest of the parallels we're gonna look at, I believe, can all be found in normal hobby boxes. Of course, so could like the silver, green, and gold that I mentioned first as the 3 kind of main classic cards. Those are available in all of these as well. These first few that I'm gonna mention are gonna be exclusive to hobby boxes, and then the rest after that can also potentially be found in retail blasters and other retail SKUs as well. So first, the 2 new hobby exclusive parallels are Snakeskin, likely definitely manufactured as another chase card. This here is the white prism numbered out of 175. Last year there's nothing numbered out of 175, so this one is a brand new one, probably another kind of chase. And then there is a returning parallel that is also a hobby exclusive, and that is the black gold numbered out of 5. So those ones you're not going to get in any kind of blaster or anything, but the rest of these potentially you could, probably won't. These are in addition, of course, in retail you can still get the silver, green, and gold. Those are always available there as well, potentially. I'm going to start with one of the unnumbered ones that I think is actually kind of unique, so I want to just emphasize it for a second. I think it was kind of created as another manufactured chase card. Supposedly, it's very rare in retail, but somewhat common-ish in hobby. I don't know for sure, and that is called the glitter parallel. And then let's go on to the rest of the unnumbered parallels. So the first kind of section we're going to look at are the ice prism parallels, since there's a category of ice prism parallels. This here is the most common of the ice prism parallels, and one of the most common of the parallels of all. This Wemby card I'm showing is still fetching a pretty premium at this moment, though generally these ice cards don't end up holding too much value long term because there's a lot of them out there. Next we have the green ice. Now this is definitely more rare than the plain ice, but it does seem to be one of those unnumbered parallels that might possibly be somewhat rare, but in people's minds it kind of ends up bunching itself together with all the other kind of unknown unnumbered parallels that become hard to differentiate from each other. So the more rare and the less rare of these kind of unnumbered, a lot of times they kind of end up getting lumped together in people's minds and don't have a massively different value long term, it seems to me. That's my opinion. I don't know what's going to happen. This here is the pink ice. And these are examples from last year. And this is the red ice. And then here's some more random unnumbered parallels. This is the Hyper. This is an image from last year's set. I could find a picture or two from this year's set, but none of them showed kind of what the Hyper looks like, so I wanted to just show this picture. It looks the same this year and last year, but you can kind of see the refraction on this, how it looks. So you can differentiate this Hyper from a silver or a pulsar, which we're looking at here. And I wanted to put this Hyper and pulsar next to each other since sometimes people do get them confused. The next one we're looking at here is the red, white, and blue. This picture is actually all the way back from 21-22. Back in 21-22, these were available as their own little mini packs inside jumbo packs, which are kind of the cheaper, one of the cheaper retail products you can buy. So their value tended to be very low, maybe the lowest of all the parallels. But in 22-23, I guess they never released jumbo packs, or they haven't yet. So there are no 22-23 red, white, and blue parallels out there yet, as far as I could tell. And of course, there aren't any yet for 23-24. I assume they're still going to be releasing these. They're on the checklist. I just haven't seen them for last year or this year. So they are behind schedule, I think. So that's probably why. Okay, next, we're going to get on to the serial numbered cards that are available in hobby and retail boxes. Next, we have the red Prizm numbered out of 299. This is the red Seismic Prizm out of 299. Now, I'm not quite sure why they named this Seismic, as it just kind of looks like a color variation of the Pulsar, and they do name a bunch of things Pulsar as well. I'm kind of just assuming that they're changing some names in here to create some, or to try to create some new chase card, you know, because Pulsar is so well known, so they're creating a Seismic now. I don't know. Otherwise, it seems weird that the Seismic is just a Pulsar. And the next one here is the Teal Ice, numbered out of 225. I can't find a picture of this, and it is a new parallel this year, so I couldn't use a picture from last year. So I'm just showing you a picture here of a normal ice card, but in your mind, kind of think of it as a teal color and number it to 225. This is one of the new ones. This is the blue Prizm out of 199, purple ice out of 149, blue ice out of 125, the blue Seismic out of 99, and this one is from this year, this picture. Purple Prizm out of 99, the red Power Prizm out of 75 with this kind of checkerboard thing, the orange Wave out of 60, pink Pulsar numbered out of 42, so I don't know why this isn't called Seismic. This is the white Wave numbered out of 38. This is also a new parallel, so a couple of the new parallels are white related. I couldn't find any pictures of this one, so this is a picture from a white Wave parallel from Panini's baseball release, which is an unnumbered variation in baseball. I assume it's going to look like this. I'm not quite sure why they're doing the weird numbering of 38 for this, the 42 for the pink Pulsar. I'm not sure, just picking random numbers at this point, it seems. Purple Pulsar out of 35. This picture is actually from 2 years ago. I couldn't even find a picture from last year or this year, but it should look about the same. This is the white Ice out of 35, another white new one. They certainly have a theme here with a lot of these white new ones. So I can't find a picture of this one. This picture I'm showing you is from Select Soccer release. It's a white Ice Prizm, also numbered out of 35, so maybe this at least gives you some idea. Green Pulsar out of 25. The Mojo Prizm out of 25. This one looks a lot. If you've seen Topps Asia exclusive refractors, this one looks, or Bowman's rather, Asia exclusive refractor, this looks very, very similar to that. If you look up on eBay, sometimes, you know, the Asia exclusive refractors in Bowman are called Mojo. Next, we have the Gold Wave, numbered out of 10. This picture is actually from the football release, as you can tell, but it should look about the same in basketball. And then from there, all of the other numbered out of 8 or numbered out of 5, I've already mentioned them either from First Off the Line, Lucky Envelope, you know, different choice, things like this. They're all in different SKUs, so all of the numbered out of 8s and numbered out of 5s are not available in just regular hobby boxes or regular retail boxes, except for one of one, the Black Prizm. This Black Prizm I'm showing you is actually from the 2018-19 release. It's hard to find pictures of these, but it should look pretty similar to this year as well. With that being said, that's all, as far as I can tell, from Prizm Basketball this year. I know the last time I made a video like this, it has continued to be one of my most viewed videos of my entire channel, so I thought I would release another one from this year, and I do have in plan to do this for some other sports and some other sets. It just takes me a long time, and they're not actually the most fun videos to make, but I'm doing this because I know a lot of people find value in this, and even will save this and come back to this regularly to scan and see what card it is that they pulled. So if you plan on opening some Prizm packs in the future, you might want to bookmark this.